Hello, my name is Camille Anderson, and I'm here to talk about today for my FBR project, The Effects of Statutory Rape. This report represents multiple points of view of how the victims and offenders of statutory rape affect our community and the world as a whole. Currently, women are being blamed for being raped because of their dress, as well as men are being raped and are not being protected, neither is the LGBTQ community. Studies were conducted to see how these rape victims were affected. Statutory rape is a very sensitive topic in our world, legally and just as a general topic. The definition of statutory rape is by law having sexual relations involving someone below the age of consent. This rule of consent is what makes any type of sexual intercourse rape if consent is not able to be given because of the age. Because people below the age of consent cannot legally consent to having sex, statutory rape laws vary by state, with states setting the age of consent differently, as well as using different names to refer to this crime. Many states punish statutory rape offenders under laws addressing sexual assault as rape, unlawful sexual intercourse, or no knowledge of the child's age, which is why statutory rape is such a touchy topic. Statutory rape has its biggest difference between regular rape because it involves a minor, and in some cases, these participants are consenting to sex, but it is still statutory rape because one of the partners is a minor. Because those under the age of consent cannot legally give consent to sex, the act is a crime whether force is involved or not. Many states prosecute the offender under the separate laws if force or coercion is involved. This is why they'll be charged with punishing child molestation or aggravated rape. The ages of consent vary from state to state. Some states are 16 years of age and others are 7 and 18 years of age. The problem with statutory rape is when guardians of the victim find out, because no matter if the offender knew of the real age or not, they will still be convicted of statutory rape. States now allow the defense of that the perpetrator had reason to believe and did believe the child was not a minor and was above the age of consent. However, in many states, this defense is not allowed, meaning that no matter what the crime was, the perpetrator will be charged. In states that do allow such a defense, it often cannot be used if the victim was particularly young, commonly under the age of 14, based off of looks and characteristics of the victim. In the image displayed here, you will be able to see that statutory rape by an adult ranging from 18 to 28 to a minor is the most common. Every state's statutory rape law applies to same-sex situations. The exceptions, unfortunately, are providing for harsher treatment of adults who have sex with younger people of the same age. This is often the cruel reality of the gay youth, who may turn to an older person for sexual initiation and experimentation because they have fear of approaching their fears, which may lead to humiliation and even physical danger. Many heterosexual young people experiment with homosexual encounters during adolescence because their curiosity about sex is a hallmark of adolescence, and experimentation is a natural byproduct of curiosity during the preteen and puberty years. State laws show that treat the same-sex encounters more harshly than that heterosexual ones are not common. Where they exist, they may be a hardship experienced by the gay youth rather than protected from harm. A new law that has been implemented in some states is called the Romeo and Juliet law, which many of you may know about, which creates some leeway with the controversy of statutory rape with parties that is within a common age window but are still minors. In some states, they allow the defense against criminal charges for statutory rape, and others they shift the offense to a lower level, such as a misdemeanor. In some places, Romeo and Juliet laws do reduce the level of punishment for the offender. Like, for example, they are given probation or a fine, or they have the requirement of registering for a sex offender. Studies show that 87% of women are raped under the age of 25, and that 61% of women are raped between the ages of 11 years old and 17 years of age, making these cases statutory rape, which is the most common. As one can see, statutory rape affects all borders between heterosexual relationships and even the LGBTQ community. Statutory rape has been swept under the rug and has not had a voice, which is why it should be spoken out about more, and clear laws and bylaws should be put in place to help the victim. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate it very much.